Tapestry, a medieval tale of curses, crowns, and courage, by Jerry Smith. Preface. Once upon a time, lost and now so very old, brave men became noble knights that were very bold. When the lands were ruled by just and peaceful great kings, bards would tell tales, and with music they would both oft sing of beautiful maidens and great deeds of brave knights underneath clear, moonlit, warm, star-filled summer nights, where swords and sorcery clashed between evil and good. Great monuments were built where brave heroes once stood. Dragons and other creatures would roam wild and free amidst the vast forests filled with majestic trees. The seasons would come and then quickly come to pass, which now brings us to a wondrous tale at last. The Knight. A chivalrous knight in armor of midnight black mounts firmly upon his trusted steed's sturdy back. This beautiful horse all in alabaster white, together they forge out into the cold dark night. As the portcullis of the castle lifts away, the two companions move forward along their way, across the drawbridge upon their most noble quest, into this cruel, unforgiving night without rest. Out into this turbulent, vast world across land, righting wrongs and unjust, taking a stoic stand. Heroic knight with his big fragile heart of gold, bearing forth with his ideals from thee now old. So much in this new world is changed and now gone past, burden of the quest is his to carry at last. Winds begin to blow and heavy snow starts to fall. Noble knight pushes forward to answer his call. The trials of this journey have now just begun. 'Tis a long way off till the rise of the day's sun. Onward through this winter's night storm, for they must go along the righteous path amidst the mounting snow. Laboriously down heavy snow-covered trail, the companions of good continue without fail. Trudging along the blanketed white-covered fields, conviction within their souls don't waver or yield. As the castle completely fades in the distance, battling against the storm with much resistance. Suddenly, a massive silver dragon appears. Gallantly, knight and steed stand firm despite their fears. Drawing forth his sword of truth, they begin their charge, attacking the enormous dragon, illumined large. The lashes strike upon the foes in a blink of their eyes. Upon the fallen snow, this brave hero now lies. As the blood stains the ground from a wound to his head, this brave knight will not be left behind to the dead. Dragon defeated, the battle is now over. The wounds to the knight continue to spill over. Weary and injured, the knight struggles to move on, as the sun rises to signal the break of dawn. Gazing round, the knight's steed is nowhere to be seen, asking the heavens for help and to intervene. Searching deep within, down into his very soul, discovering the strength to make himself now whole. Slight movement catches his eye, something in the brush. Cautiously approaching, preparing for a rush. Knight's calm blue eyes scanning the brush for his quarry, injured, wary, ready to fight in full glory. A flash of blinding light and the world starts to fade. Down into the snow, this hero is gently laid. The Mage. Cloaked in robes of gray, looking up from ancient page, stands before an altar a sinister, cruel mage. Driven upon the utter destruction of man, culminating the details of his master plan. Evil runs deep through his cold blood and onyx heart. Rage boils within him to tear this good land apart. Devoted acolyte bows down on bended knees. Looking up into the darkness is all he sees. A fierce fire burns within the mage's cold black eyes. The acolyte screams, convulses, lay down, and dies. That brave knight of light cannot be allowed to live. All of his power to this he must give. Ascending the steep stone steps into his noir keep, silent as death, the grey mage continues to creep. A special item is needed in that tower, an ancient crystal that will unlock great power. Opening the door to the ancient room so old, where no one other would go, not even men so bold. Removing the locks upon the old wooden chest, grasping the blood-red crystal from where it should rest. A strange glow and pulse emanates within his hand, a terrible force to unleash upon this land. Upon the parapet, the gray mage faces east, preparing to bring forth such a terrible beast. As light lifts the night by the arise of golden sun, the incantations continue, spoken, almost done. A bolt of blinding light streaks out across the sky as the mage grins, "'Tis your last day, for you will die." Turning now to look down upon the packed courtyard, great legions of armored men in iron wrought hard. Small darkened clouds materialize overhead. Soon any and all that stand before will be dead. Death and hatred unleashed to vanquish love and joy, sending forth his army to conquer and destroy. The gray mage's black banners adorn long steel pikes, war horses covered in leather and sharpened spikes. Ferocious foot soldiers, lightly armored for speed. The darkness is approaching for all to take heed.